What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this month I've been playing a bunch of WSOP with a focus on the mixed games. So as some of you will know, I've been really getting into mixed games over the past year, maybe a couple of years. And I'm going to be heading out to Vegas for the World Series of Poker in just a couple of weeks with a bit of a focus on mixed games, hopefully with the intention of trying to win a World Series bracelet. So please make sure you subscribe, guys, so you don't miss any of it. The plan is going to be to release daily shorts around the focus of, like day one of trying to win a bracelet and stuff like that. And then weekly vlogs as well, just going over how the series is going. And eventually, hopefully, a bunch of live cash game vlogs as well. But back to this video, once again, I find myself at some WSOP final tables. So can I finally win a WSOP title? Let's find out. Enjoy the video, boys, and I will see you in the next one. All right, so jumping into it, this was day 2 of the $109 PLO, which had, I think it was 860 runners. 16 of us made it back for day 2. So unfortunately, I was the bottom stack. I didn't really get many spots towards the end of day 1, but I was ready to spin it up, playing for a top prize of over $14,000. So for those that don't know, I can't live stream competitor sites unless it's a final table. So that's why there's no camera. I recorded this for 2 reasons, though. One is obviously so I can do exactly this and make highlight videos if I were to run deep. But I've also been getting coaching for the upcoming WSOP for basically all of the mixed games as well as PLO. So I recorded this to send to my coach, Alex Livingston, who, if you don't know who he is one of the best mixed game players around, in my opinion, and PLO players. So we could go over any mistakes, seeing as PLO isn't my main game. So I think a lot of the spots with final 2 tables were kind of pretty easy, self-explanatory, really. Ace, king, king, 10 double suited, obviously a monster, especially when with a short. We take that one down. Shortly after, in the big blind, we pick up aces, single suited aces, blind on blind, and manage to flop extremely decently in a 3-bet pot and get it in amazing shape. So up to 30 big blinds, and you're saying there's a chance, boys. Now, my knowledge of ranges in PLO, especially when you consider ICM, isn't particularly great. I've got a limping strategy for PLO in general, especially at shorter stack depths, which I think is standard. This could be one of those hands that you'd limp. I'm not really too sure. Maybe off this stack. I don't know. I raise anyway. The size of my raise will depend on stack size and stuff like that. I think I would generally open smaller than 3 big blinds or pot off this stack size, but with the big blind being a bit shorter, I don't want to give him just an amazing price. Because when you short in PLO, you get to realize your equity like super easily, so I want to make the price a bit less attractive. Ace King 4 board is obviously an amazing board for our range. Not so much this hand. I think that just range betting this is probably fine in these positions. Like in this kind of setup versus a short stack, he's going to be jamming all of his aces, all of his like good ace kings and stuff like that. He calls flop, turn comes a 6, which is actually really good. Now less chance he's got a hand like ace 10 jack 6, which makes 2 pair. So I think this is a pretty reasonable spot to bluff, and we get it through. This hand was pretty interesting, especially at the stack depth, I think. I think this is, I'd consider this a pretty standard defend. If I'm wrong, any PLO heads, feel free to chat pro in the comments. But the flop was pretty close. I honestly think I should just fold, given ICM considerations, as well as how hard he smacks this board. So I honestly think folding flop is probably just the way to go here. The turn comes a king, and the SPR is like 2. Really awkward stack size for this now, and honestly, I'm just completely lost here. It's really awkward to bluff this hand, despite obviously it having pretty good properties for blockers, just given how short I am, and the fact that I probably wouldn't play any raises here. So, like, I'm not going to raise ace-king or king-queen, so, like, bluff raising doesn't make sense. Maybe calling and then, like, doing some weird donk stuff on some rivers. I don't know. I decided just to, let it go, but you have to admit it is interesting. 13 left now, and I make, again, what I'd consider a pretty standard defend. And obviously on this flop, can't really do much, so just have to check folds. But then the next hand, we pick up a decent hand, I think. And this short, I think just getting all the money in. Ace, king, jack, nut suit. Seems pretty good. We are a considerable underdog on the flop, but ding, ding, fucking ding, ace on the turn. And we hold for 35 big blind stack. So I win another couple of smallish but very relevant pots, and it brings us up to nearly 50 big blinds, which is a very, very playable stack. And at this point, I decided to turn the camera on. I think I'm just used to vocalizing my thought process, so it just helps to make sure I don't just blast it off. And again, for the coaching side of things, it's good for Alex to get an idea of my thought patterns in game. So I'll let myself take it from here. You will see shortly as well that I end up 4-tabling with 2 horse tournaments on the side. So I had an absolute shit ton going on. So any mistakes, please excuse them. 97.5%. All right. See here, like, obviously I would open here with the 4. I'm not sure if we're going to continue here. Then folding feels a little bit too tight. With it being double suited. If the 4 was obviously a different suit, we'd fold. I think calling this on button seems all right. So reasonable flop. Now with a queen blocker, I think betting. See, I'm generally using this kind of size as opposed to pot. But I guess on this board, probably closer to pot is good. And yeah, my issue is as well, like, I don't know what kind of hands to be 3-bet bluffing with. Or ISOing with and stuff. Pretty reasonable flop. Check raise could be kind of fun. Because I could check raise fold this, but still have a bunch of equity. I'm more taking the sort of passive routes here. With a bunch of shit in reals. 3-way here. Maybe check to allow bluffs here. I don't know if we can check raise though. He's not really gonna have like king queen. Yeah, he's got 7-9-7, which is one of the few hands I guess that could call. So I don't know whether to 3-bet this hand here or just be calling. I think I like 3-bet, and then if I get 4-bet, probably just fold. I think this is a good hand to 3-bet. I think most people are just 4-betting aces. And I don't think we do well against aces. Well, we don't. And then this is the kind of board I'm unsure of. With an SPR of 2, do I want to get it in with just 1 pair here? But I don't think I want to bet fold here. Really unsure about it. We're probably just going to range bet, and then obviously we get it in on this turn, but... Love to see that. 100% equity, nice. That third, yeah, this kind of spot multi-way, I'm unsure of. This was similar to the other hands earlier. I think going to open now with bigger stack into these stacks. Yeah, I can just raise fold against button. Okay, we flop a straight. I guess we fold here because we can get squeezed out. I guess there's not that much merit in checking back this board. Yeah, getting it in here. Chop it up. Oh, wow. He's got everything. Yeah. That's just a cooler, though. I mean, yeah, maybe I could, like, there's no point checking back. How have you got, that's so sick, man. Unsure if we defend this. Obviously, don't love that it's all clubs, but Ace King Jack has some playability. This could be a complete punt, but we still flop a flush draw. We're gonna overbet and hold them. Yeah, then we can just check call, turn, and play river. And then I guess bet. We get called for chop a lot, but if I go half pot, maybe you can call like. Nah, I'll still do this because I think ace eight. Eight doesn't really have ace eight. I think probably best turn. Yeah, here probably just about enough to call. Mm. Don't think we want to raise here. Like raise, definitely don't want to raise, get it in. And I don't think raise fold is any good. I think I'm going to lead this as a bluff. And then potentially jam river. Nice. Might have been trash, but yo, how's it going, chaps? Is this testing? Alright, I've made final table of the PLO scoop. I'm one of the shortest stacks, I believe, 6 of 7. But yeah, made a final table. I've got 2 horse tournaments and 2 hold'em tournaments as well as this PLO, so I might not be the most active when I'm talking and stuff. Let's see what happens. So yeah, I'm gonna have lots of spots. Right, we've got a flush draw. I will sort the payouts out actually if I get chance. How's he not fucking sent that pre as well? I had a ruthless hand earlier. Alright, flopped the straight. And he flopped the straight, but also had a flush draw, a gutter to the higher straight, and pocket jacks, and then he turned a jack. So he literally had the same straight as me, but a flush draw, top set. It's pretty reasonable flop, isn't it? I don't know what to do on this kind of board. As soon as like 4 away, we start putting money in. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The ace is really bad. Oh, he just went for it. I backdoor a straight, he backdoors a fucking flush. Not the best of aces in PLO. Shit. I wonder if he ever has 3-bet folds. Let's hope so. Otherwise, he's just going to have really good aces. Or likely better aces than mine. Fold's good. Nice. Alright, see what we can do in the PLO at least. Nice, nice part. I think we want to defend with nut suit. Some connectivity in the middle. Ooh, I guess check jam. With a 9 as well. Yeah. Nice. Did some naughty stuff earlier, lower grass. I did a nice little donk lead with the intention of bluff jamming river. Which was pretty fun. Diamonds. Hold. Oh, yeah. Gives us a little pay jump. Down to 6. Ah, man. This is sad, but I think probably doing this with an ace in. Because I think we have some fold equity as well. So I'm not really happy with it, but I don't really see what else we can do. Nice. The dream outcome. I've done off some of my stack in 215 horse as well. Oh, was that bust out? Shit, I wasn't even paying attention. Jump, jump, jump. What the fuck happened? Nice. Boys, 4 left and we're not even the shortest. Think just defend here. Makes sense. Do I want to bet fold this hand? Yeah, I think betting this type of hand is good with the 7 of hearts as well, where we block some stuff that'll check raise. Really awkward stack size. We could just bet 2/3 if we had more here. I guess check. Hope for a 5/07. We're gonna have some showdown as well. I really don't want to see a bet because I blocked some stuff. I guess boats he'd have, but against this guy, I think I'll call a river bet. Just because I think this guy is going to bluff all of his non-showdown. In terms of value, I guess like some boats. Obviously, we block straights, which is really nice. I think calling here. What we're going to see is value, like I guess like 9-6, 9-9. Yeah. It's obviously fucking has 10-7 even. Nice one. See, I expect him to just jam that jam that on flop as well. And yeah, I guess we get this in, right? Yeah, seems fine with this stack. Nice hold. Never easy. All right, boys, chip in the chair. Hello. Oh, baby. Yeah, I don't think. Do I ever do any shit like? I don't think I do something like make it 9 big blinds and then fold to jam jam. Yeah. Right, come on, boys. Good luck us. Just saw the equities. I was like, he's not got a lot. He's got even less. Why has he got more? Fuck this game. Okay, yeah. Raising this. Or I could go for the limp. Let me think about this. I've not really been limping. Yeah. I still think I want to call here. I think the price is just too good. The 8 a bit dangly, but He does get to 3-bet a lot more. So I think calling. Yeah, I'm bottom stack as well, so I don't have that much ICM to consider. I think this is close. Yeah. Good luck. Kings. Oh, so many outs. Fuck off, man. GG's. Flipping on the turn for fucking 10 million, man. I swear to God, I will just never, ever win one of these, man. What have I had? Third, sixth, eighth, fourth? Ah. I mean, I didn't... maybe I should just fold pre. I mean, I think that I just get the right equity across all the streets. Doesn't say pre, obviously. Flops. I flop, I'm like... It's like one of the worst spots I can be in. If he has aces, I have more equity if he has aces. So that's like the worst, really worst case as well. He has a queen. So took fourth place, which, I mean, overall I was pretty happy with the exception of the bust out hand, actually. I simmed this one with the help of Alex, and with this dynamic and stacks and stuff, the solver doesn't even open this hand. It doesn't even open this hand with the 8 double suited. So yeah, really not happy with the bust out hand, but we live and learn. And that wasn't it for the day. I was playing 3 horse events after we busted the PLO. Unfortunately, I busted out of the 1k buy-in horse early on, but I still had the 215 and the 55, and ended up making a decent run in the lowest buy-in, which is classic. But managed to make day 2 with just 13 people left, which meant I get to come back the next day. I didn't bother recording from 13 left, but I did fire up the stream again for the final table, with yet another chance at a Scoop mixed game title. Right, final table of the horse ghost if you're around, or Jess, if someone can put the title as final table 55 horse scoop, something like that. It is, where's this come from? 5,500 up top, 5.5k for first. Yes, I think we kind of have to call. If I had more chips here, I would for sure lead. I still think it's good to do. And then a lot of the time he's going to peel and then fold. This guy might actually fold flop with like ace king, no diamond and stuff. And then this, like, here, I think he should be calling down with, like, ace king eye, but I don't think he will. I'm banking on him not doing. And when he has overpowers, it's going to be whatever anyway. Nice. That is probably not really a thing, but I know this guy is way too tight, so... Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some ones who want to play. Don't think we can even call here. Oh, Shorty wins, which is a bit annoying. Oh, no, he doesn't. What is happening? Ah, flush draw. Flush draw. And a pair of 6 holds. No, pair of 7s. Oh, yeah. Nice. It's pay jump, and he's still short. Boom. 5th. Let's go. I feel as though I still... the 5 being dead's a bit annoying. I still think I want to open this. Unless... if the 7 completes, I think I fold. I don't really think I want to limp here, so... And then the question is just going to be, if we fold at any point, I guess we'll see what we pull. Do I want to fold out potential hands, or do I want to check? The only problem is letting him realize his equity here. He pulls a jack, so... And then the question is, do I just call down? He's just betting a jack pretty often. More the fact that I guess he has reasonable equity again. Maybe I should just... I mean, if I bet that street, it's whatever anyway, so... Really unsure of that spot. That's just like... It's only... Like, the only way I'm going to fucking fold is if he pulls a jack, and obviously he does. Yeah, again, more than enough to come in with the raise. And hope we ping something. Because of ICM, I think maybe folds. If I call here, I mean, it might just be too good to... Yeah, no diamonds gone, no kings, queens, 8's gone. If I do this, does he ever fold? Probably not. But then I'm going to be stacking off most of the time anyway, so I think I just go with it here. But do I want to click this? Yeah, because maybe he folds just like king 3 or something. That's amazing for us. So it's not that likely. I mean, 2 pairs possible, 3-2. I think we call and then maybe fold on absolute shite fifth streets. It's just such a fucking stupid game. There's so much in the pot though. I need back doors, but then if I call here, like, do I ever fold on the next street? Like, I need running cards. Yeah, and then go with this against 2 10s where we've got overs and just send it in. I really don't know about that. I think it's fine. These pay jumps aren't big. I'm not really that bothered about pay jumps, but I do want to get a good understanding of ICM and whether I'm making the correct plays on it. If he 2-bets here, I just have to fold, I guess, in an ICM scenario. It's a fucking stunning card. Obviously, when I pull good, fucking he just snap folds, but at least we won that one. Bet Spraggy's won a scoop. How many scoops do you think Spraggy spent his own money on? Call and get scoop. Are you an absolute... These guys are too good. Chance of a bust out, which would be very nice, because then we'll have no ICM. Gets a showdown, you two. Full house. Oh, nice. Pay jump. Boom. Ball left. 1.8k locked. To continue. Hello. It's a very nice looking hand. In high-low. Could end up taking it down. 2-bet. Reasonable pull. Fine with that. All right, boys. Saying there's a chance. Yeah, 3 lows, I think, even with an ace behind. Don't love that he pulled that. Definitely not folding this street. Still don't think we fold. Yeah, 9 in the middle. Fucking hell, man. It's just I have to stack off as well. I should have paid attention to that on 5th because maybe I can fold because I have to stack off to show down. Like, my low draw is no good now. I can just be fucking dead. No 4s. All right, I'm all in. I'm in. We're in, boys. Just get it in now. 2-bet. That'll do. Good luck, us. It's an okay card. That's an okay card, actually, because there's a chance we scoop. Is that a scoop? Yeah, baby. Mate, are you actually fucking joking? 4-3 off. 4-3 suited. 9-6 off. 6-4 off. 7 deuce off. And queen 9 off. Thanks, Jess. Either way, if we come fourth, we come fourth. All right, let's have a decent-ish hand. Oh, that's a good flop. Come on. What do you mean lead? Hold. Nice. All right, triple up. The scum run. It's on. It's on. Kind of want to moan about having ace king versus queens, you know, with only that stack. Yeah, I still think I want to open this. I'm not sure though. All right, run it if needs be. Oh, it's a good turn. I mean, yeah, I will just stack off for the rest. But ICM wise, we could end up calling the river, but our hand's too good because it's second nuts. So okay. Hang on, I've got a pretty tough decision here. Nice. Yeah, I think we go with this, Ravani. Is there a pay jump? Is what I need to know. Nice. Scum run on. Let's go. Let's do it. Nice. That's a big pot. And a $90 bounty. Fucking hell, crushing it. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Yeah, all in. King 10. Holds. It's a jump, boys. Oh, baby. Locked up 2.6k. Right. Come on. Just don't want to make any big mistakes, like any fucking punts. I'm not really that happy about how I bust the PLO. Double suited queens, deuce 3. Some high and some low. We'll bet flop and I think betting turn, when you've got like a bit of everything, I think it's fine to do this. Yeah, I still think might be a bit thin, but maybe he folds like 2 pair or something now. Oh shit, that's terrible. I didn't think he's gonna have that much of that, and like he's got king 6 2 3 for the time he has like. That's really sad. We got 3/4 there basically, but for the time he has like 2 3 6 8 or whatever wasn't a straight, then we 3/4 him. So I think it's probably fine. Defending here, got top 2. Don't think really want to lead. This is kind of a nasty board where you can get free rolled a lot from flushes and hands like 3 4 4 5. So we're just looking to keep the pot small. And that's really bad because there's going to be some ace deuce and like deuce 3 and stuff like that. So just checking and praying for a check back. I don't think he's going to bluff 3-way here. Yeah, he even checks back the deuce as well, which is just kind of whack. But what a shit river that was. Fuck. What? Look at how sexy this hand is. Ace king deuce 4 double suited. And then look at that flop. Just have to call with a nut flush draw and then. Do I? Yeah, no low draw, but. Yeah, I'll check. I think I probably have the best hand, but I don't think he calls with that much. Because even when he has like maybe king 10, which I don't know. Yeah, 3-handed here, even with a 9 against an ace and a 6 seems pretty reasonable. Not sure if it's one we want to lead. Just when we're considering range v range, obviously continuing. You might check back as well. There was, what was it, a 5 or 6 gone there? No, it's a pretty easy lead. And we should just take it down here. Yeah, we have to, because we can just have an 8 low and he can be dead, right? A7. No, because he can have a 7 draw. Which he should have. And then check and just very side call. I don't think I'm ever going to fold against him. Yeah, just with the price getting too good. So, kind of hoping he checks back there. I don't know how often he'll bluff, but I'm not folding with a pot this big. So fucking grim. Just don't ping the river, man. Like, so snide. I think I go with Jack 3-4, to be honest. Pat, obviously. I'm fucked here. Yeah, just give us a fucking boat, why don't you? I'm just destined to come third in every single... third or fourth in every single fucking scoop that I play, man. Yeah, bust out with, what, 2.5 bets. I think it's fine. He's going to be opening too wide as well, I think. So he'll open, like, probably a 10 and stuff like that. And a jack himself, maybe. Like jack 9, deuce and stuff. So I think the bust out is fine. 2.7k, which is good, but it's just getting frustrating, man. Just fucking not being able to win a scoop ever. And aside from this, I did actually make the final table of the 1k fixed limit 08. I was bottom stack around the bubble, I think, so I kind of sneaked into the money and then sneaked into the final table. I had to get it in 3-way, as you can see here, and the board ran out all high, but no good for me. I managed to miss a gutter to Broadway, and so bust out in 7th. So, GG's Scoop. Overall, not the worst series, I guess. Didn't get any runs in No Limit Hold'em. At the time of this video, there is still a couple of days left to Scoop. So most of the mixed game stuff is done, but there is still a chance I could get a Scoop title. But yeah, 3 final. I think in WCOOP I managed to get 3 final tables as well. I know I got 3rd in both the 109 and the 1k stud 8. If anyone remembers the highlights from last year, I'll link the video. But still no title. But at least it's some good experience for the WSOP in Vegas. So like I said, I'm going to be playing a bunch of mixed games in Vegas. Going to be heading out on the 13th of June. Playing a bunch of the mixed games as well as the main event and hopefully the 10k horse. Still have a little bit of action left to sell in those, so if you do want to buy action and want the sweat, then just shoot me a message on Discord is your best bet. But yeah, guys, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss all the content. Hopefully we'll get some good runs in Vegas, and who knows, maybe even a bracelet. But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one.